Home Minister Amit Shah should really have come to Manipur many weeks ago, not just because it may have been the right thing to do, not just because it may have stemmed the violence that erupted on 3rd of May and is continuing even today, but because today the burden of expectation from the Home Minister and his visit has become enormous. He had sent in the paramilitary forces, he had sent in the army, he had thrown his entire weight behind Chief Minister N. Biren Singh, but nothing really worked. Now, if his presence in the Manipur capital Imphal for 3 whole days does not bring back peace to the state, then perhaps President's rule will be the only option. There is a terribly human tendency for the top brass in any administration, in any office, to tell the big boss that, sir, everything is under control. You and I do it all the time. But that's exactly what Mr. N. Biren Singh did on Sunday, a day before Mr. Amit Shah was to come to town. He went and announced that 40 terrorists had been shot dead. 40 terrorists. That boast was later trimmed to 30. But the use of the word terrorists, and of course the number, is something that the cookies flagged. They suspected and said that the Meitei Chief Minister N. Biren Singh was trying to pass off the conflict in Manipur as an insurgent incident, a rise of insurgency in the state. However, this concern was short-lived because the Chief of Defence Staff himself blew the theory away. He said the problem in Manipur is not counter-insurgency. The problem, he said, was an ethnic fight.
Unfortunately, this particular situation which is developed into Manipur has nothing to do with counter-insurgency or insurgency. It's primarily a clash between 2 ethnicities, and it's a law and order kind of a situation which we are helping the state government. So while we were there to fight insurgency, that level certainly has come down enough to that level which permitted us to actually withdraw the armed forces from there. The challenges in Manipur have not gone, they're not disappeared. One way to say, it will take some time actually, but hopefully they should settle down. The state government should be able to do their job with CAPF, etc.
And what a bloody fight it has been. Till mid-May, the government had confirmed 73 dead. Add to that the 30-odd terrorists that Mr. Biren Singh said had been killed over the last weekend, and the toll goes to well over 100. And there are many others who have not made it to the list, and this is something both ordinary Meitei and ordinary Kuki people are saying today. Photos emerging from Churachandpur during Amit Shah's visit, they look like Syria or Ukraine. Concrete buildings near collapse as if hit by mortar shells, houses clearly made of timber burnt to ashes, and vehicles bludgeoned out of shape. Churachandpur, about 60 kilometers from capital Imphal, is a district in which both Meitei and Kuki live. Meitei and Kuki, 2 of the largest communities in Manipur, at 53% and about 20% respectively. Kukis also include groups like the Zo and the Paitei. Now, the Meiteis and the Kukis have clashed before, but never really so ferociously. But then that's perhaps because the Meiteis have never before sought scheduled tribe status, something that the Kukis enjoy and the benefits that come along with it. Now, the Meiteis want the same benefits and went to court about it. the Manipur High Court order triggered the bloodletting after the Kukis opposed it. Both sides are claiming victimhood. The Meiteis say that the Kuki insurgents who had struck a ceasefire deal with both the state and the center some 15 years ago have again picked up their AK-47s. The Kukis, on the other hand, are saying that radicalized Meitei Hindu groups who have some kind of protection from the state police, they are on the rampage, and they have been going and seizing arms from police armories without really being stopped. And they are the ones who are attacking Kuki homes and churches. In fact, Christian leaders are saying that the burning of churches, which has been a special feature in this ongoing violence in Manipur, is something that these radical groups are responsible for. The names of two such radical groups are surfacing on and off. One is Aramboi Tengol and the other one is Meitei Lipun. They're kind of shrouded in secrecy. We really don't know much about them. In some websites or Facebook posts and pages, they describe themselves either as social organizations or religious organizations. Certainly the Aramboi Tengol have a kind of uniform, a black t-shirt with a red design at the back. Beyond that, very little is known about them, but Kukis claim they have wreaked havoc. But today, the Meiteis living in the periphery of Imphal Valley at the foothills say that the Kukis are firing on them from the hill heights at random. Ethnic rivalries are historically long drawn and bitter, and to deal with that, the administration has to rise above it all. Has it been able to do so in Manipur? Even the BJP party is divided on ethnic lines. At least 10 BJP MLAs who are of the Kuki group, they have apparently rebelled against their own Chief Minister N. Biren Singh, who is a Meitei. Clearly, Amit Shah has his hands full. But the bottom line is, whatever action he takes, those actions must serve all Manipuris, irrespective of ethnicities.
Subscribe to the Federal's YouTube page for more news and updates.